The cow wasn't moving. It just stood there, chewing grass like it owned the parking lot, staring at us with the calm confidence of someone who knew it had complete control over our lives. Dad honked the horn once, then twice, then about 15 times in a row. The cow didn't even flinch. If anything, it blinked slower, like it was mocking him. Maybe it's friendly, Mom suggested, though she sounded like even she didn't believe it. My little brother gasped. Can we keep it? It can sit next to the turtle. That suggestion nearly caused Dad to combust. We are not taking a cow on vacation, he shouted, gripping the wheel so hard his knuckles turned white. Grandpa, on the other hand, leaned back, popped another piece of gum into his mouth, and said, back in my day, cows had manners. They wouldn't just block traffic like this. Meanwhile, my aunt decided this was the perfect moment to test her blender. She plugged it into the car's lighter socket and tried to make a smoothie, which immediately blew out the fuse. Suddenly, we had no air conditioning, no radio, and Dad's left eye started twitching like it was planning an escape. Finally, Mom had an idea. Maybe if we offer it food, it'll move. She rummaged through the snack bag and pulled out a bag of chips. She waved them out the window like she was bartering at a flea market. The cow, uninterested in processed junk food, didn't budge. Then my cousin, who had been filming the entire ordeal, shouted, "Hold on, I've got this." He pulled out the leftover diner fries, jumped out of the car, and began waving them dramatically in the cow's face like some kind of French fry magician. The cow perked up. For a moment, it looked like this insane plan might actually work. The cow leaned forward, sniffed the fries, and then sneezed. A massive, wet, barnyard sneeze that sprayed my cousin from head to toe. He froze, dripping in cow snot. Did I just get slimed? Grandpa roared with laughter. My aunt screamed, "Don't let it touch my blender." My brother yelled, "This is the best vacation ever." And Dad muttered something about canceling the entire trip and moving to Alaska. But before we could recover, the cow suddenly bolted. Not away from us, oh no, that would have been too easy. It ran straight into the street, causing a passing pickup truck to swerve. The truck driver slammed on the brakes, rolled down his window, and shouted, "Control your livestock." Dad shouted back, "It's not our cow," but by then the driver had already sped off, shaking his head. We finally managed to squeeze out of the parking lot, leaving behind a trail of laughter from the diner customers who had watched the whole circus unfold through the windows. My cousin sulked in the back seat, still dripping, while Grandpa patted his knee and said, "You'll laugh about this someday." The car was finally moving again, but the mood was anything but calm. Mom tried to lighten the atmosphere by suggesting we sing songs. That idea was shot down faster than you can say, 99 bottles of juice. Instead, Grandpa started telling long, confusing stories about his army days that somehow always ended with him winning a pie-eating contest. And then disaster number 2 struck. As we merged onto the highway, Dad noticed something in the rearview mirror. He blinked. Looked again. And groaned so loudly we all turned to see. It was the cow. Trotting along the side of the road, keeping pace with our car, like it had decided to join us for the ride after all. We all screamed at once. My brother cheered. My aunt fainted dramatically against her blender. Grandpa clapped his hands and said, "Well, looks like we've got a new travel buddy." But Dad? Dad slammed the dashboard and shouted the words none of us wanted to hear.